There's no words to really explain what heroin feels like. The only words that come close, for me, what heroin felt like once I was injecting it, it was like warm love going through my veins. I remember mixing up in spoons when you're hanging out and you're that sick and your body knows that you're going to get a hit of heroin, and your whole body goes into a fit of hysterics. It's like every sense, all your senses come alive. And then once you do stick that needle in the arm and you do get that hit, you do anything for that hit. You know, it's the thing that becomes your life. It's like you have that and it's a full-time career. You know, you're out getting your fix. That's all you live for.
My situation wasn't the actual drug addiction, it was my hatred that I had inside my heart. I remember I used to use, and I'll just sit and I'll just dwell on all the hatred and all the things that I wanted to do to people. I wanted to kill someone. I had murder in my heart. You know, I hated myself. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror because I see my old man and what he did to us as kids and what he did to my sister. So I snapped one day and I ended up going over to his house and holding him hostage overnight. Things got out of hand. I was drunk. I had some drugs and I wound up in prison.
When I was 14, first time I overdosed, I just remember waking up in the hospital after the nurses had been bashing me and going to give me a narc with my brother next to me in tears, and just hooked up to all the gas machines and stuff like that. And you'd think something like that would turn me around to not want to do something like that again, but funnily enough, there was so much more going on within me that I didn't know about, and just caused me to go down that road further.
And you know, that's where my mum says, you know, there's this place, 180tc, for the 100th time, you know, and I was like, yep, this is better than prison.
Coming into the program, I was off my head when I first come in. It wasn't that I took drugs, it was because of, for once in my life, I had to deal with my emotions behind everything that happened in my life.
The first day I rocked up to TC, I was actually just stoned off my head, man. Rolled up a big blunt on the way there with my mate.
I was a mess. I was broken, I was shattered. You know, for once in my life, my masks were down. That mask of heroin was down, and I had to deal with everything on a core level, on a raw level.
The Lord actually led me while I was blind, drunk and pretty gassed up off my head, and I ended up giving my life to the Lord at that time.
A month into my journey at 180tc, I gave my life to Jesus, and I learned how to forgive, and forgive was the biggest thing, you know. I'm still dealing, I'm still on that journey of forgiving, but I made that choice and I know I have to do it.
But for me, going through the program, it was a big challenge. A big challenge for me. There was a lot of times I wanted to leave.
But I had a quick thought of, all right, you're going to jail if you leave here. And then just within 15 minutes, I'd be like, nah, I'm getting back on track.
You know, but I thank God that in the program, they do help you through a lot of things, and the staff are there for you. They're not going to just boot you out because, you know, you have a bad day or you start, you know, going off your head.
When I couldn't believe in myself and I couldn't believe in Jesus, you know, like, I believed in that place. I believed that people can change. I believed that there is a hope, and I was seeing it.
I say it in a weird way, it's a selfish program in a way, but it is for others. But I was there to change myself. I wasn't there to let someone else's problems interfere with where my recovery was going to go.
I've turned that energy against my problems. You know, I'm getting angry at the devil. I'm getting angry at anything that steps in my way from moving forward.
Where I'm at now, I've come out of TC to start an internship. I've never done a day of high school, but I'm studying business at TAFE.
I'm still walking through things. I've only scratched the surface in you know, my life and my recovery. I know that God is going to, you know, that He will bring me through it. But a lot of the times I've only got Him to really lean on. He's my strength. You know, it's, what else have you got, you know, in life? When you hit rock bottom, I've always heard this saying, when you hit rock bottom, it's the best place to be because Jesus is the rock. And I just thank God that in a way I did hit rock bottom because that's the way that I found him.